Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you the basic use of camera, how to use your camera. If you have one new camera or if you are planning to buy a new camera, then this tutorial is for you. What are the uses? How to use the camera? What are the basic things you need to know about your camera? Today I'm going to discuss with you. Let's do it. There are different kinds of camera, like DSLR, which one is a bit older, and then now you have lots of mirrorless, like this is a Canon mirrorless camera, and then you have a small camera like a pocket action camera. You have your phone camera. According to your need, you have to choose your camera. Okay, so this DSLR are interchangeable lens. They have a lens like this, which you have to change it. You have some camera which are called point and shoot camera. They have their fixed lens. We cannot change their lens. It's a fixed. So in this video, I'll help you to learn or understand how your camera works. So let's dive in. Let us first learn the basic parts of camera. Body of a camera. Okay, here it's a lens where you have to put your lens. Point and shoot camera, they have a fixed lens. We cannot change it. But the concept is same. The lights enter the lens and inside the body of a camera where the sensor process for a picture or video. Let's look at the second part. This is called a viewfinder, where you put your eye and then you can see. It's a small window of a camera. From here you can look and you can compose your shot. In phone you don't have a viewfinder, you have given a screen to look. So same here, you don't have in point and shoot camera, you don't have a viewfinder, you have a screen. So what is going on, you can look from here. Our next part is LCD screen. From here you can see your view, you can compose it. Instead of using your viewfinder, you can rely on your screen also. And here you can see all the menu. All the menu you can find in your LCD screen, so that you can set your menu according to your need. Same things in a point and shoot. Nowadays most of the LCD screen are touch, so you can adjust your setting according to your need by touching your screen and adjust your setting according to your need. Now next important part is your shutter button. This is the shutter button. Okay, here this one is the shutter button. So what does this shutter button do? This shutter button, if you press it, it will click a photo. This is used for taking the photo, but not only taking the photo, but it have another use also. If you press half, that means it will focus on the subject. If you want to focus something, just press half and then it will focus, and then after focusing the subject, press it fully, and then it will click your photo. You take a half press, it will focus here, and then take a shot. Now let's look to the mode dial. These are the mode dial. This is called a mode dial. Okay, different camera, different brand have different mode dial. It's used to switch between different mode, like what kind of mode you want to use it. Change the manual, aperture priority, shutter priority. We will learn the use of mode dial. This is a mode dial. So let's first see the auto, the green one, A. It's written in Nikon, it's written A, in Sony also A, and then in Canon also A. A stands for auto. Auto means it's automatic. Everything is done, every setting is done by your camera. You don't have to worry about the settings. Everything is handled by the camera. You just point your subject, half press to focus, and then press full to click the picture. Then it will take a pretty good picture. Just try to shoot in auto. If you are confident, if you know how it's work, then you can change into another mode. There is P mode. P mode is a program mode. Here you have to change like this. In P mode you can change the ISO, and even you can change the white balance. I will let you know what is white balance in a later. Here In P mode, first what you have to know is you can change the ISO. According to the ISO, the aperture and the shutter will change by the camera. Our third mode is AV or A. I think A is on a Nikon and AV is on a Canon. AV mode is a aperture priority mode. Aperture, what is aperture? Let's see. Aperture priority. That means how much light you need. If your image is dark, you have to open your aperture wide so that more lights may get inside. Suppose if you are sitting in the daylight, just too sunny, so you have to close your aperture so that only a small amount of light. Okay, so this AV is an aperture mode, aperture priority. You adjust your aperture, your shutter speed will adjust by the camera. Aperture help the depth of field also. If your opening is big, then you will get a shallow depth of field in the back. But if your aperture is low or higher, then you will get everything in focus. You will be in a focus, your subject will be in your focus, your background will be in a focus. Lower f-stop means bigger opening. Like f 1.8 will be bigger. Higher the number, smaller the opening. f22 means smaller. Our next mode is TV or S mode. TV in Canon, S in Nikon. TV or S mode refer to a shutter priority mode. Shutter means this one. You press to take the photo, that is a shutter priority. Okay, shutter means if you press the shutter, it will click and take your picture. So for a moving object or playing children's in action moving, you have to shoot in a higher shutter speed. Still not moving object, then you can lower your shutter speed. Just keep in mind that lower shutter speed will have a blurry effect in a moving subject. So if you want to take a sharp image of a moving subject or children playing, then you have to crank up your shutter speed. Like adjust your shutter speed, the camera will take care of aperture. M means manual, both in Canon and Nikon. Manual is the most complex mode of all because in manual you have to adjust everything by yourself. Master this mode, then you can take a picture in any kind of scenario, whether it is in outside, bright light, or whether it's in a low light, whether it's inside, outside, shady, rainy, cloudy, everywhere you can take a great picture using a manual mode. So you must master this manual mode. If you practice it in manual mode, then sooner you will start to take a great picture. Another mode is a B mode. B stands for bulb. This mode is usually used in night photography or long exposure photography. In bulb mode, when you press the shutter, it will keep the shutter open unless you release your shutter. If you release your shutter, and then the shutter will close and take the picture. I'm pressing it. Once I released, it took the picture. If you are using a bulb mode, I recommend to use a tripod. You cannot handheld and use a bulb mode because your subject will be in a blurry situation. Okay, so it is recommended to use a tripod with a remote, which we will discuss in another lesson, how to take a long exposure or a night photography. Just remember that bulb mode is for a long exposure or a night photography. If you master these three mode, then I am sure you will start to take a great picture. Now we have mastered the mode dial. Now what we need? We need a memory card. Okay, memory card. Here is the memory card slot. okay, where you put your memory. This is a memory slot. Different camera have different kind of slot. When you are buying a memory card, do buy a high-speed card. That means the reading and writing, especially the writing speed, must be higher. One thing you have to keep in your mind is the card should be at least U3 or V30. If above, it's better. Do not buy below U3 or V30. Let's see the battery this side below the camera. Okay, so how to take it out, the battery? Okay, so here just flip it up, open. This is the battery. This is the battery compartment. So you put the battery, the metal side will go inside. The metal side will go inside, and then you hear a click, close it. Now you are good to go. Try to use the original battery. Invest in a good battery. If possible, invest in an original battery. You check your battery whether it's full or not. If it's full, you put your battery inside your battery compartment. This battery power your whole system, whole camera. You are ready to shoot your first photo. So you can call your friend to be a model, and then you just put in an auto mode, and then you point your camera to your model. My subject is my camera there, half press focused. Click the, no need to worry if it's not perfect. You have to try again and again and again. Every day, if you shoot for at least for 1 hour or half hour, if you give your time, very soon you will start to take a very good picture. Now after you took the picture, now you need to transfer it to your phone or in your computer so that you can slightly adjust the color. You can edit it to your liking. Open your memory card, and then you can use a card reader. In my case, I have a card reader here. This from PGY Tech. It's not a sponsor, but I like using their product. You can put it 4 SD card, 4 micro SD card, and you can put your 2 SIM card also, and you have a SIM pin also. And moreover, it's a card reader built-in. It has a built-in wire. So you put your memory card, and then you can put this in your phone. If your phone support a USB Type-C, then you can put it in your phone and you can view it from there, or you can put it in your computer. Use some free software for first. I will link some free software for beginners in a description below. You can install it in your computer and you can try it for free, and then from there you can tweak it. You can edit your photo to your liking. Remember, the best way to take a good photo is to practice every day. Whenever you get a time, start practicing. If you find this tutorial helpful, then give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can learn it too. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. In the next video, we will learn some basic settings, and moreover, we will learn the exposure triangular, how to use ISO, aperture, and shutter speed, because these 3 are the main elements to take a good photo. If you master exposure triangle, then you can take a picture in any kind of scenario. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Till then, I'll see you in the next video.